Welcome to Business Live. I am Mark Croskery in BL tonight. We're going to kick it off talking about one of the major tourism companies, talk about their earnings really bouncing back, during the pandemic, let's say, not post-pandemic just yet, but let's say closer to the end of it. Dolphin, Cove, talk about their earnings just booming, and a declaration of a dividend here, and it's a good one. They're really compiling those net profits and giving some cash flow here back to shareholders. Interim dividend, 40 cents per share to be paid Friday, 29th April 2022, closer to the end of April. But we take you back to Cove, that ticker symbol. The earnings just rocketing, bouncing back, one of the earlier tourism companies to bounce back right here in COVID-19, the pandemic. Now, Future Energy Source Company Limited, FESCO, dividend declaration as well. Advisory that the board of directors of FESCO, in line with its dividend policy, they make that clear. Declare the interim dividend, Jamaican, 1 cent per share. It's going to be payable in June 24th, 2022, to all their ordinary shareholders. Lasco Manufacturing Limited, if you've been following them, the share price, the stock price was about $4 and change, and it has rallied in the last couple of weeks above $5. Talk about a big move up there, 20%, 25% or so, and trading in shares here. Surprisingly, senior manager, Lasco Manufacturing, selling a total of just over 75,000 shares, March 25th, 2022. Now, talk about trading in shares. Monster trade here. It's a big one. Spur Spices Jamaica Limited, major volume here. Spur Spices states, Jamaica Limited, that they've advised a director selling just over 50 million shares, March 28th, 2022. They also advised a director selling just over 14.5 million shares on March 24th, and a further advisory, a director selling just over 250,000 shares on March 14th. Now, when you add up all those share sales, you're talking about a whopping 65 million shares. That's a lot of money. Some share sales there. The stock price, despite all of that, doing very, very well. Last up tonight, we got Jetcon Corporation. They've been going through the motions, from a share price, market value standpoint. More significant news here, changes. Now, Jetcon states making revisions to their first quarter, not just the first quarter, their second quarter unaudited results, the management accounts. Jetcon has published an advisory to the stock exchange with a significant number of accounting revisions to these periods, their unaudited financial statements, ranging from their income statement, cash flow statement, and their balance sheet. Net profit, that's the number that counts for the first quarter Q1, had a negative change of 11.05 million, and net profit for the second quarter had a negative change of 724,000. And the ending cash had some huge swings or changes as well. I'm Mark Croskery. This is Business Live.